Well, Jason,
Yes,
there
Matt.
is more news swirling around the rumor mill regarding the casting of the new upcoming Harry
saw that,
Potter
yeah.
series. That's our first hot topic, brought to you by Funny Girl at Walton Art Center. So we've mentioned that John Lithgow is going to be taking on the role of headmaster Albus Dumbledore. But what about the iconic potions professor? Well, we've got Emmy-nominated Papa Esaedus reportedly closing his deal to play the role. Now, he may seem a little bit young for the role compared to Alan Rickman, obviously, but according to the showrunner Francesca Gardner, the series is going to stick to the actual book where Snape was 31 years old. Yes, and also the Dursleys are going to be much younger than they were in the movies. Now, one thing about this that I thought was so funny, I've been seeing stuff online saying that he's too hot to play Snape, and I'm like, you know what? That's fair.
That could be fair.
That's fair. But I think he's going to be amazing and like mysterious. I think he's going to be great.
You know, a lot of times people like to look through rose-tinted glasses at the one that we've all come to know and love.
Sure.
But I think there is something fun and exciting about a new cast and kind of giving it some new direction. And so I'm looking forward to seeing, without taking anything away from the original, which is still going to be on repeat at our house around the holiday season. So, but exciting casting news for sure.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yes. Well, let's stick with kind of news across the pond.
Let's do it.
Following Amazon's acquisition of the James Bond franchise, the company has confirmed that the iconic character will continue to be portrayed as a British male. I guess there was some question about this.
I feel like, maybe we talked about that.
Yeah, right. So former 007 actor Pierce Brosnan supports this decision, of course, emphasizing the importance of maintaining Bond's British identity. Brosnan also expressed optimism about Amazon MGM's creative control, hoping the character will be treated with dignity and respect. And I know, you know, friends and fans of the adventure series are kind of on the fence. Like, what is Amazon going to do with this? But to see them to come out and say, we're going to stick with this being a British male portraying this secret agent is kind of encouraging, step in the right direction. So we'll see where it goes from there.
And, you know, it's like you said. I mean, you know, it's an iconic role, right? It's iconic series, but, you know, let's be okay with exploring new stuff.
Change is okay.
It's okay. Calm down. Okay, now this story is so interesting to me. So Mila Jovovich has revealed that her iconic hairstyle from The Fifth Element had some unfortunate side effects. So according to the action star, the director wanted the color of her hair to really stand out. And I mean, that it did. It was fluorescent orange, the blonde roots. However, Jovovich said that keeping up with the orange color was really difficult. She said in part, quote, "My roots would grow out literally every week. They kept trying to touch it up, and then my hair started falling out in clumps, and so we had to wig me."
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so she ended up having to be wigged eventually. But I mean, you know, that's crazy because you think about it, she's got dark hair, so they probably had to bleach her hair and then add the orange. And I can only imagine. So
the things that you know the actors go through to kind of give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
I agree.
Way to go. Welsh actor, speaking of giving the people what they want, Welsh actor Michael Sheen has taken philanthropy to a new level by personally purchasing and forgiving £1 million worth of debt for 900 individuals in his hometown of Port Talbot, South Wales. Investing £100,000 of his own funds, Sheen acquired these debts at a reduced rate, effectively freeing his neighbors from financial burdens. This remarkable act is chronicled in the upcoming documentary Michael Sheen's Secret £1 Million Giveaway. The film delves into the complexities of the debt industry and showcases Sheen's commitment to making a tangible difference in his own community. I think that is so rewarding, and I mean, what a guy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's not so much of a secret anymore.
Right. Yes. Secret's out.
But I think that's absolutely amazing. I mean, that's really the definition of kind of using your abundant wealth for good, and that's amazing.
Because so many of us are under debt and struggling with that, and he's like, you know what? Not anymore.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of good, how about Good Man?
I like it.
John Goodman is on the mend after being injured on set. So the actor recently suffered a hip injury while working on his latest film, where he's starring alongside Tom Cruise. So according to a Warner Brothers spokesperson, Goodman experienced a hip injury. However, he's okay, and he's expected to return to filming this week, I believe. believe. So the project, it's currently untitled. It's being filmed at Pinewood Studios in England with an anticipated release date of October 2nd of 2026. It's reportedly about the most powerful man in the world after he causes a disaster and embarks on a mission to prove that he is the savior of humanity. So pretty much any Tom Cruise movie expected, but glad that he's okay.
Glad that he's okay. He's an icon also.
Yes,
so.
he's 72 years old.
Wow, looks great. Looks great. Kind of went through a transformation, I feel like, in the last decade or so, and he's looking great. Sticking with some movie news, director James Cameron is pushing the limits once again. He has confirmed that Avatar 3, Fire and Ash, will have a longer runtime than Avatar The Way of Water, the previous movie, which clocked in at a whopping 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Oh my.
Cameron says there was too much story to cut down, and he wants audiences to be fully immersed in Pandora's evolving world. With new Na'vi clans, massive battle sequences, and an epic storyline, this next chapter promises to be Cameron's biggest yet. Now, will fans sit through an even longer movie? Well, if it's as visually stunning as the last one, probably. Avatar 3 set to hit theaters December of 2025, later this year, so yes.
I have one request. If it is going to be that long, can we collectively as an audience agree to say, can we pause for a bathroom break?
Yes.
Because I can't. If you're snacking, you've got a little Diet Coke, you're going to have to go.
You can go on, I go on and just Google it, and there are little hacks about if you're going to go to the restroom, this is the time. When this person says this thing, you have like 3 minutes before the next thing will happen. So that's just a hot tip in case they don't include an intermission in this one.
That is life-changing for me. Thank you for that.
Yes,
well, Elton John is always there for Chapel Rowan. In a recent interview, the music icon revealed that he is in awe of the Hot to Go singer and also shared that they FaceTime. He said, quote, "I just fell in love with her. I loved who she was, what she talked about, how brave she was, her story. I love her bravery and the fact that she's not scared to speak out and she won't do something if she doesn't want to. I have to say, when I'm FaceTiming her, I'm a bit in awe of her because I think she's so great." Imagine Elton John being in awe of you.
FaceTime? Also
dream.
just FaceTiming
I know,
with Elton John.
Right?
What?
He also revealed that he's told her that she can always lean on him for support and advice.
Okay, good.
I love that. We all know I am a huge Elton fan.
Yeah.
Okay? I love Elton.
It was good to see him at the Oscars standing up and congratulating the award winners of that original song and just him being there. So that's cool.
Love that
story.
Rocket Man.
The box office battle is over and Mickey 17 has come out on top.
Hey!
Bong Joon-ho's latest sci-fi thriller starring Robert Pattinson opened at #1, pulling in $19.1 million domestically and $34.2 million internationally. It was at the top of the charts. We talked about this one on Friday in our Malco Movie Minute. Pattinson's performance has been praised with strong word of mouth. The film is expected to continue its momentum. So if you're a fan of thought-provoking sci-fi stunning visuals and that signature storytelling, then this one is one to catch on the big screens at the Malco.